Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's, as you know, it's the Random Investor. And today I'm just here to share my thoughts on something that I've noticed that's been going on, and I think is kind of strange to me. And I don't know if let me know if you guys have seen it as well. But like a couple of months ago, I kind of seen this video from the president in regards to them doing what he called it a 21st century upgrade to the modern financial system, right? So I'm like, and I've been as since I've seen that video, I've been seeing more things in relation to that, and it's like I feel like within like the background, like these big companies, whether that's like BlackRock, JP Morgan, all these guys, I feel like they're working in the background and slowly that's working in the background slowly towards um, changing the monetary system and like how money moves, um, whether through remittance or cross-border payments and all that, right? So like perfect example, like I seen this interview with Larry Fink. He's like the CEO of BlackRock or whatnot, but they were talking about the tokenization of the stock market and then back end settlement of um, the New York Stock Exchange and all that stuff, right? And then they're talking about bringing in utilizing blockchain technology to accomplish all of this, right? So what does that really mean? It's pretty much like tokenization is pretty much bringing everything on chain, and instead of like how we have the stock market how it is right now, it's open from let's say 9:30 to 4, right? So with them tokenizing stocks and things now, it's gonna shift towards like I think they were talking about a 24/5 or 23/5. Um, so it's like it's gonna be constant, it's not gonna stop. And also with like money transfer and things like that, utilizing what is it, XRP, XLM, different crypto technology to speed up the transfer of money, like through remittance, whether that's like Western Union, MoneyGram, or either like big bank transfer, like financial institution to financial institution, is speeding up how they do cross border payments, and which will save them like billions of dollars in the long term. So it's like I'm seeing all of this thing, and I'm like, man, like I feel like I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm late to the party. That's just how I feel. Like, damn, am I late to what's going on, or am I so early that people still don't realize like what's going on, right? And I'm saying that like, and I'm saying that to say, start doing some research because I know all of this is not happening for no reason, right? Like last year, they passed the Genius Act, which was a legislation for stable coins so that bank could start utilizing stable coins. But from my understanding, what I'm learning, it's a two-part bill to where like the Genius Act was passed, yes, but they need the Clarity Act, which the Clarity Act is the rules of the road, which would define how like financial institution, it's like what's their left and right limits, the things they can do and what they can't do with cryptocurrency and the blockchain technology, right? But they both need each other. It's like one won't work without the other. I think an example somebody used was like think of stable coins as the cars, and then the Clarity Act is like the road that the cars need to travel on to get to its destination. So with that all being said, right, it's like all of this is going on. I know like right now markets are down, right? as it relates to like uh, there's global conflicts going on, the war in Iran or Iran, that's going on right now, the Strait of Hormuz being closed. But it's like, is all this like all a distraction for what's going on within the financial institution and the financial markets? Like, is everything that's happening right now, is that a distraction? And it's kind of like my thoughts, right? Because I'm pretty sure that, all what's going on, how like big players like to weed retailers out of things. And then once they're all aligned and ready for, them to initiate and start whatever plan that they have planned, that's when they start, you start seeing it all on CNN, CNBC, NBC. Oh, this is the new hot thing. You need to start getting into this. And then your financial institution will start calling you, like, hey, this is what we're doing. You need to start investing into these things, this, that, and the fourth, right? So, like, why not get ahead of it, right? Just think about like back in the day when, what was it? When the internet was first developing, right? And they had that big boom in the what they call the .com bubble, where like any internet stock that you put your money in, like you was guaranteed to have a great ROI, right? I'm not saying go dump all your money into these crypto technology. That's not what I'm saying. But if there was an opportunity presented to you to have like a chance to like invest into something that could potentially change your life and your family's life, why not do it? This is not me advising you to go do it. I'm just stating my opinion. So you can do with that information wherever you want to do, but I'm not advising you to do it. That's just my thoughts, right? So like imagine, right, if like think about it, when the Telecommunication Act was passed, right? And all you had the Amazons, all these companies, they're just stock was just blowing up, right? Now, imagine if that same thing happens with digital assets, because as I know it right now, I believe they're waiting on the Senate to vote on the Clarity Act, which they have a deadline for August 7th before they go into the recess before. And then after they come back from their recess, they go straight into midterm elections with from my understanding, once that happens, and if the Republicans lose the majority of the seat, then a Clarity Act might get benched. But we'll see, because right now it's a lot of talks that they're close to the finish line, as they say, they're at the 1 yard line. So if this get through, just think about the life changing things that could happen if you just take that risk. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to you. But yeah, that's all I kind of have for today. I was just driving it in, and I thought like I was like, man, something is going on in the background that they don't want us to know until they're positioned and ready, and then they'll let us know and bring us in on it. When it's like, all right, it's not going to be beneficial for us, and if that makes sense, right? So yeah, that's all I got.